YouTube, what it do, what it don't do. Man, it's your boy Self-Conscious, man. And I'm tapping in with the iHeart Media badge, man. What's happening, guys? Come in the room, double tap the stream for the win. Y'all already know what time it is. Trump train, top of the hour, man, and I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. We finna talk about it. So come on in the room. Let me get this video shared around so I can get some more people's notify some people that your boy Self-Conscious is live on the big stream. You know what I'm saying? Flexing like my boy Trump. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm flexing. I'm flexing right now. You know what I'm saying? I can do that. You feel me? Because I can do that. I can do that. All right, let me get my little chair. Let me get my little setup. Y'all hold on for 1 second. I'm just getting off of work, man. Just getting off of work. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just getting off of work. You know what I mean? Feel me? A little roller chair. Don't worry about it. Let me clear some of this, guys. I'm still trying to clear my stuff out, man. I got a lot of stuff I still got to put up. Been moving around to another location. Yeah. So I got to get this stuff. I got to get all this stuff squared away, situated, set up, and you know that kind of thing. But we gonna get it right though. Just chill. Just work with me. Double tap the stream for the win, guys. I need y'all to hit that like button. You know, I gotta show y'all something too. Yeah, buddy. It's my new podcast. It's gonna be my new podcast joint. I'm gonna put the banner behind me or whatever. Get that situated. I did get my mic in the mail, as y'all can see. I did get my little mic. I got that. I just got to get everything set up. You know what I mean? Where I can speak through it or whatever. Pretty much got the whole little setup. But guys, let me put y'all up on game, man. I was watching I was checking out this video. I think was it CNN covering it or somebody. And are you the Margaret or something? What you mean if I'm the Margaret? What's going on, Rick? I gotta remod you too, big bro. But man, them damn illegal immigrants, man, they still trying to get over that border, bro. They still trying to get over. I don't understand that part. They still trying to get over that damn wall, man. Yeah, real true story. 205, what's up, Game Breed? What's up, Aaron? Can't stop, won't stop. Yeah, man, I just wanted to stop by, man, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. And I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I ain't gonna procrastinate. I ain't gonna do none of that shit, man. What really touched me today is when I seen this lady shoot. I think she was Guatemala, if I ain't mistaken, man. And they got pulled over. And she had a little baby in the car with her, man. And the little girl was crying, bro. And that shit really hurt my heart, man. It really did. You know what I'm saying? It really hurt to see those kids, man, in that type of situation. But I'm going to tell y'all something. Keep in mind, from the beginning, Donald Trump explained to y'all guys, right? If Kamala Harris and crooked Joe Biden, right, would have done something to prevent that situation from happening to Lincoln Riley and those other people, then we probably wouldn't be where we at right now. But due to the fact that we had a vice president and a president that failed to take the initiative to secure the border to protect the American people, it created a dominoes effect. And so now Donald Trump like, yo, we got to do this, man. And we doing it without no remorse. Donald Trump said feelings ain't got nothing to do with this situation. So if y'all been paying close attention, Chicago, Florida, and California, man, they've been cleaning that thing up, bro. Like they getting these peoples out of here by the galore. And like I say, you know what I mean? It may be a sad type situation, man, but at the end of the day, man, I have to salute and applaud Donald Trump for the simple fact the man kept his word. The man told us exactly what he was going to do. He said, this is what I'm going to do, X, Y, and Z. And then you had a lot of people out there contesting that they felt like Donald Trump was just wanted to get back in office for the wrong purposes and for the wrong reasons. But evidently, everything that President Trump said that he was going to do, he putting that shit into activation right now. It's happening right before our eyes. You know what I'm saying? But man, to see these damn illegal immigrants climbing all over the walls and stuff, bro, like it was crazy how they was doing that shit, man. Like they literally trying to get over here in America. So this is what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you what's going to have to happen. And if it don't happen, I'm afraid to say that there's going to be some consequences behind it. I'm going to tell y'all what has to happen. Donald Trump going to have that thing set up where it's going to be like, for a prime example, fences, like shock fences and shit like that. They're going to have to put some shit up on them gates to keep them people from coming over them walls. Because they're going to keep, I mean, it's evident. They're going to keep coming, bro. These people are not trying to allow Donald Trump to keep them from entering the United States of America. They're not trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, at the end of the day, it's each his own, man. Some people have their own personal intake on this shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's just what's so amazing about this entire situation is the fact that Donald Trump, like my man Rick just said, the man is keeping his word, bro. The man told us that he was going to come through. He was going to fulfill all obligations. And he's doing it. You know what I'm saying? So why are people still saying bad stuff about Trump? Now, word in the street, they supposed to be doing away with the food stamps. I don't know how true it is. And I do understand that there are a lot of people in this world that need those food stamps. I get that part. But at the end of the day, if Donald Trump does decide to take away SNAP benefits, guess what? He's going to have a remedy to replace that. And then you got people out here that's receiving SNAP benefits, that's receiving all this free money from the government, and they able to get out and work. So how do that look? People like you and I out here busting our ass, you know what I'm saying? They taking taxes out of our fucking checks every week, you know what I'm saying, to take care and provide for everybody else. And the same ones that they taking care of and providing for are the ones, in fact, have the ability to get out and work just like you and I. So I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that. I don't have no issues with Donald Trump saying, hey, you are able to work. I'm going to take away your SNAP benefits. I'm going to take away whatever the government's giving you. And we're going to teach you how to get out and become independent, self-reliant. And mean to stop depending on others like the government to provide for you financially when you can get out and provide for yourself. I agree with that. Who disagree with that? Who literally disagree with that? Who don't agree with what I'm saying? I mean, that's just the truth, man. Hold on for a minute. Sorry about that. So yeah, like I agree with a lot of stuff. Pretty much everything that Donald Trump's implementing, I agree with it. I concur with it. I support it to the fullest and to the max. And for the ones that don't, I'm going to explain to you why. Because they done got so used and accustomed to people like Kamala Harris and Joe Biden for the way they was operating when they was in office. People's done literally got used to that. Like people's are used to struggling. You got some people that's going to hate the gas prices, the food prices, and the cost of living is finna drop. They going to hate that because they became accustomed to it. So what Donald Trump is striving to do, and not striving to do, what he's going to do is reconstruct everything that them Democrats effed up when they was in office, man. That's right. You're right, Game Breed. You do have some deadbeat moms out here. You're right, Ted. You don't work, you don't eat. Less you can depend on others, the better you will be. You are absolutely right, Aaron. I agree with you on that. And I appreciate y'all guys for tapping in, you know what I'm saying, and interacting back with me. I appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about, man. Like I said, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, at some point, people have to be held accountable. People's got to understand accountability and responsibility. You can't always depend on others to provide for you, whether it's financially, economically, spiritually, emotionally. You got to take the initiative to step out, bro, and do your own thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, see, when you get accustomed to doing something in life, or moving or articulating a certain type of way, that shit becomes a part of it. You allow that to become a part of you as a person. So when a person is threatening to take that away from you, you become discombobulated, you become sidetracked. It's like, oh my God, he can't do this, he can't do that. Yes, he can. But best believe one thing's for sure and two things for certain. By him alleviating a lot of this stuff that a lot of people have been depending on for us from the government, it's going to make you a better person, bro. It's going to reinstill that accountability and that responsibility within you as a person. You're going to have a whole totally different perception on life. You're going to be like, damn, I could have been doing this the whole time. But see, a lot of times at the beginning, we always look at it in a negative manner. We always look at it in a negative aspect. We don't understand the dynamics nor the courtesy of that shit. I made almost 90,000 last year with a family of 5. We are still just getting by from paycheck to paycheck. I agree with you, Aaron. I definitely feel that one. What if you're disabled like me? So, Rick, I'm going to break this down, right? And before I do, guys, I am currently back with iHeartRadio. This is my media pass. Just stay tuned. I'm going to put y'all up on that. But anyway, Rick, what I'm saying is this right here. I'm not saying everybody, because I understand that there are, in fact, some people out there that does have these type of disabilities that limit their work ethics. A lot of people are disabled and does, in fact, need that disability check that the government provide. I'm literally speaking about the ones that are able to work. So you have a lot of people out there that's able to work. You feel me? But they don't want to get out and work because a lot of people are scared to take that next step in life. Like I said, when you become so dependent on the next person to provide for you, that's just like a person that lacks self-control. A person that don't have control over themselves personally, they lack everything in life. And that's the type of situation I'm talking about. So what Donald Trump is literally doing right now is balancing this shit out. Well, if you can work, you gonna work. But if you can't work, I'm gonna continue to allow you to receive your normal, regular benefits. So it's like a 50-50. You know what I'm saying? It's like a positive and it's like a negative, and meaning one can't live without the other. So we got to keep the scale balanced when you're talking about the scale of life. You feel me? Government, no dictatorship. Things will change for the better now that Trump. You absolutely right, man. Though it's gonna change, and it's already changing. Think about this right here. A lot of people say, you know, they don't agree with Donald Trump with this mass deportation, right? Now, the reason why people don't agree with it because they feel like Donald Trump is a threat to democracy, right? They feel like Donald Trump is just only in office to be a dictator, right? This is what people are thinking. These are what people are perceiving. But in all actuality, what Donald Trump is literally doing is living up to that word MAGA. He's in the process of not only restoring the dignity and the pride of this country, but what he's actually doing is making it better for you and I. You mean to tell me you don't have an issue with being placed on the back burner as an American citizen for these illegal, undocumented immigrants that's not a part of this country? Like, who's in acceptance of that? I can't accept that. I'm a born American citizen, bro. So why do I have to be placed on the back end, on the back burner, so they can provide for these people that's not even of or part of America? It didn't make any sense. But that goes to show you the mentality and the mindset and the mind state of not just the people, but the ones that we had in office in charge for the last 4 years. See, all of this falls on Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. Trump had nothing to do with any of this misestablishment. Because when Trump was elected in 2016, if you look back, if you reflect back in 2016 up to 2020, now I'm going to say this boldly and I'm going to say this proudly, right? I'm not saying Donald Trump is God. I'm not saying Donald Trump was just perfect. You feel me? But for the most part, everything that we have experienced within the last 4 years, it was totally different when Donald Trump and his administration was in office, bro. We didn't have to worry about this economy, man. The economy wasn't even an issue. You can literally go to work and afford gas, food, cost of living, and still have a few dollars to play with. But when you got someone like Kamala Harris, that, and first and foremost, for the ones that don't know, Kamala Harris didn't graduate from Harvard University. She didn't graduate from Yale University. Her level of education is not what people think is at. See, Kamala Harris did some things and went through some things to get where she's at. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, she did some things to get that position. So quite naturally, when you have someone of her caliber in the position that she was in, she had no knowledge, man, no type of expertise, skill set to know how to go about controlling or putting things in its perspective. She was lost in the sauce. And we ain't got to speak about Joe Biden. We already know what time it is with him. That man almost fell off the stage just standing up. Lost, don't know where he going at. So it's a lot of stuff that y'all guys got to understand what Donald Trump is doing, man. Donald Trump is doing something that the American citizens is going to benefit from. Hispanic, 7th generation, but I still say the mass deportation is needed. Man, though, I appreciate that, man. I really do, because you got to think about it. These people, first and foremost, this is what I'm going to do. As a content creator, as a YouTuber, as a man that stand on something, right? I'm going to go as far to defend these illegal undocumented immigrants, right? And I'm going to explain to you why. Because from the beginning, they was allowed over here. This is what Kamala Harris established. This is what she ordained, to allow these people to not evade America, but to come over here freely, because she had other ulterior motives and hidden agendas. And those motives and hidden agendas was to allow them to come over here by not the thousands, but by the millions, because the election was right around the corner. So she knew she could benefit by allowing these people in by the millions. Like right now, well, we know the numbers done changed because Donald Trump and ICE been getting them out of here by the thousands. But before then, we had 11 million undocumented illegal immigrants over here in America. And the sad thing about it, all of them are not bad people, bro. All of them are not bad people. However, one bad apple spoils the whole entire bunch. And meaning, if one person does something as disgraceful and horrible as those guys did to that girl Lincoln Raleigh from Georgia, or those 2 little young kids that was raped and murdered, or the lady that decided to get out and hike and jog one day, ended up dead by a creek. Come on, man. We can't have that over here in America, right? Even though it's happening over here in America, we're not going to allow someone to come from another country to add on to that. So Donald Trump's whole mindset was, you know what? For the last 4 years, I've been sitting back and I've been paying attention to the way Kamala and Joe Biden been articulating, how they've been operating, you know, how they've been just fumbling the ball. And he had a plan with a purpose. See, that's the difference between Trump's administration and Joe Biden and Kamala Harris' administration. Kamala and them had a plan, but they didn't have a purpose. And we know a plan without a purpose, you ain't got shit. You ain't got nothing. But see, Donald Trump had both. This is the plan. Get them up out of here, secure the border, work on this economy, get America back great again. That's the whole purpose. The whole purpose of him doing all of that, to make America great again. But like I said, a lot of y'all peoples out there, man, y'all don't understand the dynamics of this. Y'all really don't. A lot of y'all out there procrastinating. A lot of y'all out there speaking against this man, talking down on this man, and don't even understand the dynamics of what this man finna do for us as American citizens. Y'all don't understand that. But and it's right there in front of your face, man. All you got to do is comprehend. Common logical sense, man. You know what I'm saying? It's common, it's logical, and it's making sense what Donald Trump is doing. And he's doing an excellent job. So you have regular citizens out there that's not even a part of ICE, like Dr. Phil. Y'all see what Dr. Phil was just doing out there in Chicago? He was out there in the trenches with ICE, questioning these illegal undocumented immigrants and locking them up and getting them up out of here. We talking about Dr. Phil, you know, Dr. Phil, the TV show, you know, the commentary, the commentator, that type of situation. So you got people's working hand in hand, you know what I'm saying? Because we understand this is what we need as American citizens. We need it to where as though our kids can go outside and play, bro, and feel safe in the communities. Don't have to worry about some idiot riding through, snatching them up and doing some barbaric, ballistic ass shit to them. You feel what I'm saying? But one thing I've learned about people, if it's not affecting them, they can care less about the next, but you can't have that mentality. Take jobs. What's going on, Annie? Bring anybody in the country. Great work. Appreciate that. Yeah. So think about it. What if we American peoples was bomb rushing Mexico, Guatemala, and these other countries, you know what I'm saying? And we was doing the shit that they doing over here in America. They wouldn't be talking about deporting us back over here. Them motherfuckers would be over there beheading our ass. They'll be getting rid of us. I'm talking about physically. One to the head shot, turn your TV off, that type of situation. So what I've decided to do to kind of like bring people's up to par, up to speed, and continue to spread the awareness all throughout the United States of America. Having this opportunity back with iHeartRadio. Y'all see that? Having this opportunity back with iHeartRadio gives me a bigger platform, right, that I could utilize and to reach millions of people, man, because of the frequency wide. So I'm super excited about that opportunity right there. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. A person that's uneducated or don't have knowledge of something, you can't hold them accountable. You can't hold nobody accountable that don't know. So what we have to do, we have to teach and educate. We have to break this thing down to the smallest molecule to get people to understand the blueprint that Donald Trump hasn't casted out there to the people. So you can see, you can be like, you know what? That shit Trump doing makes sense, boy. That makes a whole lot of sense because now you can foresee it because you have someone that's not only educating you on it, but they breaking it down in a sense where you can comprehend it instead of just using these high astronomical biological words and shit. That shit is unnecessary, man. Keep it basic, simple, and fundamental because you want people to be able to grasp on to what you ain't casting out there. So when they go in this ear, it don't shoot out the other one. That shit stay right there in the brain. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I applaud and I concur with everything President Donald Trump has been doing, man. I think it's awesome. I think it's something that America should have had years ago. But we had a lot of presidents in the past that failed us tremendously, that failed us dramatically. And I'm talking about Barack Obama. I'm talking about the Bushes. I'm talking about the Clintons. They failed us, man. No other president has taken the initiative to tap in with this shit the way Donald Trump is doing it. See, Donald Trump took this shit to a whole new level. You feel me? And now they can't understand. So it's not that he's a threat to democracy. He was a threat to that bullshit that they was trying to implement. So from the beginning, if we're going to reflect back, Kamala Harris was talking about Project 2025. You seeing the Project 2025 right before your eyes right now. You are seeing the Project 2025 right before your eyes now. When Kamala Harris allowed those illegal immigrants to come over here, let's just say if she would have been elected as president of the United States of America, you think she would have took the initiative to do what Donald Trump is doing now? Absolutely not, because it was a part of the plan. It was a part of the Project 2025, but they tried to encast that shit over on Donald Trump to make it seem like, hey, if Donald Trump is elected again, you know what I'm saying, he's gonna invite this country to a recession, so on and so forth, etc. That's bullshit, man. Who gonna tap into that? Appreciate that, Shots. Appreciate that, Mo Fresh. That's right, Machiavelli. The 47 president been working. You absolutely right. She did not go to the border. You right, Andy. She never went to the border. When they asked Kamala how she ever went to the border, she don't even know what the border looks like, bro. Like, she literally admitted on national TV. This is not something that Time magazine or just somebody just threw out their owner. This fucker literally admitted that she never been to the border. She don't even know what Mexico looked like. But you was the border czar? You the border czar? Come on, man. Are you serious? What are we talking about? Why are we sitting here trying to justify stuff for Kamala Harris? It's unjustifiable, bro. You failed America, and you need to accept the fact, you know what I'm saying, that you was a failure and you was a deadbeat. And that whole entire Democrat administration was focusing on something entirely different than what America actually needed. And so that's why Donald Trump was like, you know what? I got the remedy, man. We're not going to talk about the problems. We're going to talk about the resolution. We're going to fix this. We're going to rectify this problem. We're going to make America dominant again, because we know at one point, a lot of these other countries, they weren't respecting America. No, they weren't respecting us. Shit, they didn't want to interact with us. They didn't want to do business with us. You had fucking the president from fucking Russia, Vladimir Putin, hopping on the jack on the phone. Yo, Biden, we need such and such, blase, blase. This man sending billions of dollars over to Russia. Vladimir Putin got this man thinking, oh yeah, we're going to release these troops, these soldiers, these news reporters or whatever. We're going to release them. We're going to send them back over there to America. All I need you to do is just keep dropping these bills on me. And that's what he was doing. But the whole time when we was providing all this money, all of this currency to all these different countries, you know what they was doing with that money? They was building, they was getting themselves prepared for war. Because, see, they know this day right here was coming. Just like over there, Guatemala, what they told Donald Trump, the Colombians, oh, we're not taking them back. We're not going to do this and do that. Donald Trump said, you know what? Play with it. You want to play with it? You don't want to do that? We're going to come see about you. They switched that shit up quick. Send them on in. Guantanamo Bay. That's a great idea, Donald Trump. 33,000 illegal undocumented immigrants are over there right now to Guantanamo Bay. That's right, 33,000 beds for the most serious ones. You know what I'm saying? Venezuela. You see what they was doing over there in fucking Denver, Colorado, bro? They was literally going up and kicking people's doors in at apartment complexes and drawing down on them. What are we talking about, man? What are we talking about? Do y'all understand what's going on, man? Do y'all understand how America has been up under attack? Simply because we had somebody, again, like Kamala and Joe Biden that had 0 sense, didn't have no knowledge as to what the fuck they was doing? Come on, man. What are we talking about? Wicked woman. Yes, she is, Annie. She did not care. Kamala Harris, and I like that game. Shots, oh yeah, we will see about that, Colombia. I already know about it, man. Donald Trump, man. See, one thing about Trump, bro, y'all got to understand, man. Donald Trump got a muscle game. Donald Trump ain't going to play with them people. They already, those other world leaders know Donald Trump is not going to play with them. They already know this, bro. They know Donald Trump will come see about them. Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? As if the past presidents, they was a little too compassionate. And even though the Obama administration was able to go over there and kill Osama bin Laden, you know what I'm saying? Because they said he had something to do with the 9/11 or whatnot. That was on a humbug, bro. That was on a humbug. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, they did that. We get that part. You know what I'm saying? Saddam Hussein, we get that part. But what the part that y'all missing is the fact that America been helping a lot of these countries stay afloat, bro. They've been trying to protect a lot of these people. But the minute Trump left office and Kamala and Joe Biden came into the picture, these other world great leaders from the other places, they lost respect for America. They just felt like they could just manhandle us and do whatever the fuck they wanted to do. And to be honest with you, they was doing it. I can't sit here and make it up. I mean, it was to a point, man, where they put us in debt. We was in debt. Man, and then Kamala Harris, listen at this part right here, guys. You take and invest all this money, $1 billion in your campaign. $1 billion in your campaign. It was still unsuccessful, right? And I'm going to tell you why she was unsuccessful. She didn't have her ducks properly lined up in a row, bro. She was moving reckless. Her whole entire team was moving reckless while Donald Trump was in the cut making moves like Nike shoes. Zoom. Yeah, we was in the cut making moves. I kept telling y'all from the beginning what was going down. I told y'all Donald Trump was going to win because the American people wanted Donald Trump in office. Why? That ain't had nothing to do with it. As people was trying to make it seem like, oh, he's racist. He's a part of the Ku Klux Klan. He going to put black peoples back out in cotton fields. He going to be slaving black folks, so on and so forth, etc. Nah. That was a lot of makeshift. That was a lot of shit that was made up. That's what they wanted us to think. That's what they was trying to engrave and embed in our minds. And to be honest with you, a lot of us fell victim to that. A lot of us allowed our minds to become victimized by that bullshit that Kamala Harris was casting out in the universe, bro. Propaganda. That's all it was. A bunch of lies. She was deceiving the people, manipulating the minds of the masses, having us seeing something appear to be that it wasn't from the beginning. But people like me, I'm conscious and aware, bro. Why y'all think I'm back with radio? Huh? Why y'all think I'm back with radio, bro? Come on, man. You got to know your shit, bro. You got to know what you tapping into. You got to know what you getting into. You feel what I'm saying? Say that, see, about them. Amen. Trump doesn't play. He threatened them with terror struggle. Listen, you right. He did threaten them. You right. He absolutely did that. you right about that shit, Game Breed. That, listen, man, when it all boils down to one thing. And it boils down to this right here. If I'm going to sit here, right? If I'm going to sit here and proclaim and procrastinate, let's just say for a prime example, Donald Trump, right? Let's just say Donald Trump didn't win the election, right? And I'm going to show y'all something. Let me check some out real fast. Let's just say Donald Trump didn't win the election, right? I'm finna make all of this shit make sense. I'm finna show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. I'm finna show y'all something right now. I'm finna make it all make sense. Where is that? Let's see. Okay, let me make it make sense. I'm finna show y'all something. I gotta justify what I'm saying, right? I need to justify what I'm saying. So let's just say if Donald Trump didn't win, right? Let me show y'all what's going on. Watch this. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. Now let me show y'all something. This is what gonna make Trump's administration.
Military deportation flights are the most visible sign of Donald Trump's hard turn on immigration. Up to 80 Guatemalan migrants were removed from the U.S. by Air Force transport Thursday. Though similar flights happen regularly under President Joe Biden, Trump's decision to use military aircraft is new, part of a strategy that will also see thousands of troops deployed to the border. In Juarez, Mexico, dozens of Mexican migrants were also returned from the U.S. Everyone is getting caught. I don't recommend to cross, says this man.
We're getting the bad, hard criminals out. These are murderers. These are people that have been as bad as you get, as bad as anybody you've seen. We're taking them out first.
It's not clear what specific crimes the first Trump-era deportees committed. In Boston, immigration enforcement raids unfolded in a residential neighborhood. In Newark, New Jersey, a raid on a business swept up 3 undocumented workers. Several U.S. citizens were also briefly detained by ICE authorities.
None of these people were rapists or murderers or criminals. The problem with it is that ICE went in there without a warrant.
Despite all the bluster, the pace of deportations is so far on.
I'm gonna stop this for a minute. To me, that guy that y'all just heard speaking, that's a bootlicker, right? We don't need listen. First and foremost, if these peoples are illegal, that have no reasons to be over here in America, they don't have rights. They don't have rights, period. So why do I feel the need to implement or to provide rights to a person that's already over here illegally, bro? You see what I'm saying? These are American people, American citizens that's supposed to care so much about the well-being of the community, the kids, and the people, literally speaking against what Donald Trump is doing to try to protect the country. They don't deserve rights. I don't give a fuck about no law saying this person deserves rights. From the beginning, they was already undocumented. They snuck over here. Not for the ones that Kamala Harris allowed, but for the ones that already snuck over here, bro. They never had, they wasn't legal from the beginning. So why do I feel the need that Donald Trump need to provide rights to these people versus just evading their houses, checking them to see if they got green cards and shit like that? Come on, man. Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. But again, like I said, it's each his own, man. I'm not here to dictate how nobody feel or think about Trump, man. But at the end of the day, man, I just feel like what Donald Trump is doing, we definitely going to benefit from it tremendously, bro. And I'm looking forward. I am literally looking forward to seeing Donald Trump continue to do what he's doing to protect this country, man. We've been needing this for so long, bro. I can stress and talk about this shit forever. This is what we've been needing. Hey, hope you pray things are getting better for you, my brother in Christ. Appreciate that, Andrea. Most definitely, things are getting great. I'm literally back with iHeartRadio now. This is my media pass. Yeah, things been good. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, sometimes, man, like I said, you know, when this first podcast episode dropped, and I'm not jumping subjects, but I want to explain this to you guys. You guys gonna get to realize and understand why self-conscious have been doing things a certain type of way. It was very important and critical that I done so. And when you watch the video, when this episode dropped, because it's still in the process of being edited, you know what I mean? You know, we taking out things that shouldn't be there, so on and so forth, etc. You know what I'm saying? But I'm fresh and I'm back, man. And I think my very first podcast that I'm going to put on my new podcast show, once I get my banners, like I said, my mic came through or whatever, just got to get everything set up. My very first podcast, man, I'm going live. I think I'm not going to go live. I may just pre-record, but I'm going to do it from the big yacht boat. Yeah, it's going to be done on the water, on the lake. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be dope. Super excited, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you know, I've been waiting my turn, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like no other YouTuber. I don't want my platform to revolve around material shit, cars, jewelry, and, you know, gangsters, gang bang. I don't want my podcast to have no similarities or no type of coincidence with bullcrap like that. You know, this is what I want to do. I want to focus on America. I want to focus on the well-being of the kids and the peoples in the communities, man. And like I said, it's all about freedom, justice, and equality, bro. It's about coming together. You know, networking, teamwork makes the dream work. It amazes me to see a lot of these YouTubers, and I'm not like talking down against nobody, but it's amazing to see a lot of these YouTubers out there, bro, that's getting so much love and support, and none of them never talking about nothing. They don't know what to talk about. You know what I'm saying? They unintelligent, they uneducated. It's just a lot of them then got around the right person. A video that went viral. They just started making the money. So now, shit, I ain't got to know nothing. As long as I'm buying cars or jewelry or doing this or doing that, the people's going to automatically flock to me. And so we got to get away from that, bro. We got to snap back to reality. You know, that shit right there is pointless. It's meaningless because the U-Haul is not going to follow the hearse. The U-Haul is not going to follow the hearse. And meaning you can't take none of that shit with you, bro. And every day we wake up, we getting closer to our expiration date. Everything that has a beginning must have an ending. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you can't give people what they want. You give them what you feel like they need to have. You know what I'm saying? Don't go out the way to try to quench nobody else's thirst, to make them like you, to make them accept you. You talk about what you want to talk about, but talk about something that's educational, something that people can benefit from. I can't benefit from you riding around in a Rolls Royce. That shit don't mean nothing to me. Point blank, period. That's your Rolls Royce, but that's material shit at the same time. The Rolls Royce can't save the world, can't save the communities, can't protect the kids. You see what I'm saying? So you know, a lot of times I tell people, man, you gotta step outside of that material shit, bro, and tap into reality, bro. It's all about tapping into reality. Let's deal with life itself. All that other astronomical shit, bro, it's all good and dandy, man, but that's spur of the moment shit. That shit is not gonna get you in heaven, or that shit is not gonna make your life better than what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be yourself. And that's what I am. I be myself. Originality can't be duplicated. And I stress that a tremendous amount, bro. Originality can't be duplicated. So I'm not going to be on here selling myself short just to quench nobody else's thirst. If you don't want to hear what I got to talk about, then guess what? Go to another platform. I don't care about that. But it's all about dealing with patience. It's all about providing people with adequate information, something that they can grow and develop off of. You know what I'm saying? Bring people's, you know, spread awareness. You know what I'm saying? Help them to be able to understand what's revolving around them. You know what I'm saying? What to allow within their vicinity and what not to allow. You know what I'm saying? That part right there is basic, simple, and fundamental. And those are some of the things that Donald Trump is doing right now. He's educating the world, man. He's showing y'all shit. And it's going over a lot of y'all heads because you're not intelligent enough to be able to detect that shit because your mind is like stuck off in the other shit. You feel me? Law and order, you already know, Annie. Yeah, gang. I told you I'm back, bro. I'm back, man. You know what I'm saying? This was a part of 2025, man. Told y'all I had something coming, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you know, a lot of time, you know, you don't have to keep talking about it. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all this shit back in what, December. You know what I'm saying? This is a part of it right here. You feel me? It's on and popping. You see, I'm on a bigger stream now. I got my setup. I'm just waiting on my banner, my merch. I hook my shit up, bro. That's it. That's all I'm waiting on. And I'm doing it dolo solo. I don't need 1,000 peoples around me to get my point across. I don't need that. I don't need a spokesperson. I can speak for myself. So I'm an intelligent brother. I can talk about things. I can talk about stuff outside the scope of materialistic shit. That's the advantage that I have over a lot of these other YouTubers. They limit it. If it's not cars or jewelry or all this other shit, they lost in the sauce. They don't know what to talk about, bro. So people's like me, they don't want me a part of their platforms because why? I'm a threat to them. Not in a bad way. You know what I'm saying? Because when people get a grip of me, when I'm really in my zone, when I'm really in my bag, spitting that real life shit, I'm talking about shit that you can actually relate to, shit that you can actually foresee. People's become addicted to shit like that. You see what I'm saying? So to keep people's like me out of the mix, I'm not even gonna fuck with him, but it's all good though, because I'm not in this for the fame. I'm not in this for the fame, bro. I don't care about people's recognizing me in this state and that state and running up to my, hey, let's take pictures and shit like that. Who gives a fuck about that shit, bro? A lot of these YouTubers are whack and they lame, bro. You know what I'm saying? They trying to ride off of other people's success. That's why I always tell people, like President Trump, he said it best, create your own lane, bro. Create your own lane. Don't be scared to step outside the scope of that other BS and create your own shit. It's just like life. It's just like a child. It's a process. They go through 9 months inside the womb, bro. And when they come out, they can't just come out walking and running. But they got to crawl first. They crawl until they learn how to walk. They can't come out the womb smashing them fried chicken and pizza and all that shit. No, they gotta rely on the bottle, bro. They gotta. It's a phase. It's a phase that we go through in life in order to get to that next level. And a lot of us go wrong because we don't understand the significance of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? We allow money or materialistic shit to help get us by in life. But at the end of the day, you gotta ask yourself, what are you offering to the world? What type of legacy are you leaving behind? That's not a legacy, bro. That's misleading and misguiding the people. But a lot of those YouTubers out there, if you sat back, and I watch a lot of them, if you sat back, bro, 70 to 80% of them are uneducated, don't know nothing. They either copying each other, trying to do what they see the next one doing, trying to outdo each other. Like, at the end of the day, man, that shit is polluting social media, bro. And YouTube shouldn't even allow a lot of that shit because these platforms basically, from my understanding, you know what I'm saying, I've been incarcerated. You know what I'm saying? I did over 20 fucking years, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I'm more equipped and more adept than the average person on these social media platforms, because nothing that they are doing is beneficial for the people. And I realize and understand that the people support BS, bro. That's just like my man, that guy from Atlanta that was in that situation with Young Thug now. I think his name Lil Woody or something like that. You know what, man? This man has been through a lot of shit in life, like myself. This man had a sit down with a young guy, bro, a troubled kid, and took the time out of his day to help this man, to try to show him and teach him, put him up on game. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I was reading the comments, and one person said the video deserved 1 million views. I said, no, the fuck it don't. That video don't deserve no 1 million views. It deserves 1 billion views, because that's somebody that been through some things in life and then rectified it and changed. You know what I'm saying? This man about the community now, trying to help the kids, bro, trying to help lead them into the right direction. But peoples won't gravitate to that. They won't. Peoples won't gravitate to shit like that. Why? Because it's positive. It's positive. Peoples don't gravitate to positivity no more in life, man. Peoples are addicted and used to the negative shit, bro, because that's all you see. Negative shit. You don't see people literally sitting there, you know what I'm saying? Yo, this is what I've been through in life. I want you to learn from my mistakes so you don't have to learn from your own. You don't have people doing that. It's like, for a prime example, how can I tell you, listen at this part right here, how can I tell you not to do something, but then I turn around and do the same shit that I'm telling you not to do, bro? That's misleading. The blind leading the blind. That's what the Bible says. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Do you not get it? Did you not get the memo from the beginning? It was already written. All this shit was already written. Before the beginning of time, it was already written. What are we talking about? But you don't see people talking about that. You feel me? So what I've taken the initiative to do, and this is not out of spite, this is not hating, I don't support other YouTubers no more. Not the ones for the ones like Miss Candace Owens and YouTubers like that, that's, you know, with the educational systems and the educational breakdowns, I support that. But all those other YouTubers, they whack, bro. Celebrities, they whack, bro. They ain't got shit going on. All they want you and I to do is to take our hard work, earn money that we make 40 hours a week checks and get out and buy their merch and buy their music. But at the end of the day, they don't give a damn about us, bro. Like, my birthday is the day. Let's just say my birthday was the day. 5 or 6 people may wish me a happy birthday, right? But if it was a rapper or a celebrity or something like that, 30, 40, 50,000 birthday wishes. Why? Because they celebrities? Why? Because they got a little money? Why? Because they drive a Rolls Royce? Who give a fuck about that? That's material shit. We got to draw the line, bro. We got to be equal. You feel me? We got to be equal. Teamwork makes the dream work. You know what I'm saying? Together we stand, but divided we fall. And again, this is what Donald Trump is striving to accomplish. Bring the American people together, bro. Black, whites, or whatever, Hispanics or whatever, we got to come together. And we got to work as a team, bro. You know what I'm saying? It takes a village to raise a child. So Donald Trump is actually in the process of implementing this type of stuff. But people are so lost in the sauce, so uneducated, to where as though they don't understand the dynamics nor the significance of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So at some point in life, you have to say enough is enough. Enough is enough, man. It's okay. It's okay to sit here and say, what? 1 second. So it's okay. It's okay to sit here and say, I lost, I effed up, or I messed up. It's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Want me to tell you why ain't nothing wrong with that? Because for one, none of us are positive. I mean, perfect. We'll never be a perfect people. You can strive for perfection all day, every day. We will never be perfect. And for the ones that don't understand what I'm saying, open up the Bible, the book of Genesis. At the beginning, Adam and Eve. It's going to tell you everything you need to know. You feel what I'm saying? So my thing is right here, man. It don't matter what you decide to do with your platform. For all you other creators out there, for the bigger creators that's bigger than me, learn how to take some time out in some of your videos and educate the people. Talk about something. Get them something to think about, or have them to a point where it's like, oh my God, I ain't know this guy had this in him, bro. I thought he was just all about X, Y, and Z. But I see this man got some, you see what I'm saying? That part right there. But a lot of them ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna tell you why. Because a lot of them don't have that mindset, that mentality, that intellect. They lost. They don't know what's going on, bro. And it's sad for me to be saying what I'm saying, man, but y'all guys already know, man. I gotta keep it a bean, bro. I'm not gonna say here and sugarcoat. I'm not gonna say here and procrastinate. I'm not gonna do none of that. Because if I can't keep it real with you, at the end of the day, if I can't be real with myself, I can't be real with you. And that's just the bottom line. And I get it. I understand a lot of people may totally disagree with what I'm saying. Okay, it's all good and that. And if you don't like what I'm saying, then it is what it is. But know and understand, life is like a revolving door. It's like a cycle. That's right. That's right, gang. You already know it, man. You know what I mean? So my thing is this right here. At the end of the day, let's think about, back to this Trump thing. Let's think about what Donald Trump's in the process of doing. When I end this live stream, right, I want you to sit back and I want you to ponder, right? I want you to ponder. I want you to think and say, you know what? I've been sitting here criticizing whatever Donald Trump is doing, man. Let me actually sit back and tap in and pay attention. Let me get some understanding of this. But keep one thing in mind. One thing's for sure and two things for certain. You first have to understand before you can overstand. You can't overstand before you understand. That's number one. Number two, you cannot build a house. You cannot start building the house from the top without a foundation. You have to have a foundation for this house to stand upon. But see, a lot of us, we think different than that. You see what I'm saying? It's like, okay, yeah, I can build this house. I don't need the platform. Just let me build. No, you can't think like that. But I get it, though. A lot of us in life, we don't have the same, we don't stand upon the same platforms or foundations or whatever. There may be similarities, but people have different perceptions of life, bro. And I get it. I understand that. You feel what I'm saying? But make it make sense at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Display that versatility that dwells within you. Don't limit yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, nor emotionally. This is your body is your physical composition, man. You know what I'm saying? The body is the vehicle. The mind is the motor, the transmission, and all that other shit. The mind dictates the body. When the mind tells the body to shut down, it's over. Think about that. Make it make sense. Make your videos. And see, that's just like me. I told y'all, I can justify the reason why I've been acting the way I've been acting for the last 3 months. It's to protect my platform. I had to do that. But for the ones that's been tapping in with me for a long time, y'all already know what time it is when it comes to the intellect. I'm not saying I'm the smartest, but at the end of the day, I know my shit. I know what I'm talking about. You talking about somebody that went to prison when they was 17 and came home when they was 38. I'm talking about 20 years and 6 months, day for day, 6.5 years in solitary confinement, 23 and 1. That part right there. And still able to come out with my mind. Yeah, they had me physically, but mentally my shit was out. I thought outside of those walls, bro. I didn't come out that bitch institutionalized, robotic and shit. Like I didn't know what was going on. See, that's a story that I'm gonna tell. Yeah, it's gonna be a part of the podcast. I ain't gotta make it up. But I'm not doing that for flowers and kudos. I don't need nobody to give me a pat on the back. I give myself a pat on the back because I know what I've been through and I know where I came from. I already know that. So I don't need nobody to sit here and say, oh, well, he just wants somebody to have compassion for him. He wants somebody to do this. He wants somebody. I don't have to do that, bro. I literally don't have to do that. 712. I don't have to do that. For what? My life is real. I don't have to come and snatch some fucking shit out of a fucking magazine or a newspaper and come on here and try to implement it in my live stream like a lot of these folks out there do, faking in front, procrastinating. But I get it. A lot of people say sometimes you have to fake it until you make it. Man, I totally disagree with that. Want me to tell you why I disagree with that? Because if I'm faking it, how the fuck you gonna feel it? Answer that question. If I'm faking it, tell me how are you expected to feel what I'm saying or what I'm doing? It's virtually impossible. That's right, Annie. God is good. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. That's what Forrest Gump said, Rick. I like that. That's what Forrest Gump said. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, bro. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Man, woman, and child. 3 + 2 is 5 + 1 is 6. Equality. What does equality represent? It means to be equal, bro. To want for others as well as you want for yourself. But do we stand upon those type of principles? A lot of us don't have morals and values and principles about ourselves no more. We encast it. We traded that shit in for the materialistic things of the world. we encast it and traded that shit in for the materialistic shit of the world, bro. That's what we have done as people. But it's nothing that the naked eye can't dissect, bro. And I see through a lot of these creators, man. I'm not going to call this guy name, but this is one guy, man. I'm sitting back checking him out, right? And he's making an ass out of himself. He's making an ass out of himself. Stop trying to ride off of someone else's success, bro. You're not going to be successful riding off somebody else's name. Create your own legacy. Create your own legacy, bro. And I tell people every time, I may start out talking about Donald Trump. I may start talking about 2 or 3 other different things. But guess what? Let me show y'all the beauty within what I just shared with you. Everything that I speak about, guess what I do? I make sure it perfectly coexists with each other. There's coincidence within everything that I speak on because all of it revolves around what? Life. L-I-F-E. That big 4-letter word. And God, guess what? God said that there is nowhere on his land, there is nowhere on this land that we can't go. And I'm going to tell you what God said. I'm going to break it down to you in the most simplest form, the most simplest way as possible. So don't nobody feel like they lost in the sauce. Don't nobody feel like what I'm saying, this and that, so on and so forth. But guess what? God said that there is nowhere on his land that we can't go. That's the north, that's the east, that's the west, and that's the south. Now, can somebody break that down and spell that out for me? Huh? Can somebody break that down and spell that out for me? News. God say spread the news. He said let those who have ears hear and those who have eyes see. Thus said the Lord. You can't make the water. You can't make the horse drink the water. That's what they say. I totally disagree. At one point, I used to think that. I used to say, you know what? You can't make you can lead them to the water, but you can't make the horse drink the water. I used to think that, but guess what? You can. You know what you got to do? You got to give him a reason to want to drink that, because you know once he tastes that water, it ain't no turning back. How do you do that? You be consistent. You be consistent and you remain consistent. It doesn't matter. See, I used to have a lot of people thinking that I just cared about, oh man, they ain't smashing the like button, man. I ain't getting a lot of views. They won't send me no cash out. They won't send me no super chat, no super thanks. Nah, that was all a part of the plan. I'm a working man. I work 40 hours a week. I don't depend on YouTube money. I'm not really making YouTube money. I'm making pennies. Let me show you. Can I show it to you? Hey, Annie, I felt most safer the day that he was elected. I'm going to show y'all something. And see, a lot of people say, man, I'm not going to waste my time and energy, man, on this shit, man. I ain't making no money. Bro, life is bigger than that, man. It's way bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? And I apologize for the inconvenience if I misled a lot of y'all people. You know, I used to be like, man, I'm homeless, man. I ain't got nowhere to stay, man. I'm sleeping in my car, this and that, the third, so on and so forth, etc. Come on, man. Get a grip. Y'all want to see what I've made? I got monetized. I've been monetized since August, right? Look what YouTube paid me. Can y'all see it? Hold on. I got to learn how to get this. Hold on. Y'all see that? In August, I made $892. That's one. Hold on, let me stand back. Can y'all see it? Let me screenshot it, bro. Let me see if I can screenshot it. Yeah, let me screenshot. I'm going to show y'all something. Just want to prove something to the people. That's all I want to do. Okay, here we go. Y'all should be able to see it better now. Let me see if I can straighten it up. There's a glare. Okay, there we go. Come on, man. Get this. I got to learn how to position the phone. Okay. As you can see, in August, I made $892. In September, I made $983. In October was my biggest month. I made $1,271. In November, I made $349. December, I only made $87. January, $115, right? And you can see a decline in my revenue, right? It's because I don't mind working. I'm not finna sit here and waste my time and energy, right? But it goes to also show you that I'm not just in it for the finances, right? Because if that was the case, based on what I just showed you my last 2 months, you think I would be on here? Come on, man. It's all about just reaching the, it's all because I feel like in due time, when you're doing right by people, people's going to gravitate in towards you, bro. People's going to want to see you successful because the plans that I have for the people is totally different. You feel me? The plans that I have for the people, it's something that's unheard of. How Donald Trump is shocking the world right now with these great things that he's doing, I'm going to shock the world, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I just want people to know and understand that I don't have to know you or be a part of you or what you got going on for you to say, you know what? This brother right here, man, this brother right here really putting work in, man. You know what I'm saying? I like what this man doing. I like what he's saying. I like what he's talking about. I'm going to give this man a boost. We don't think like that. What's up, Renee? We don't think like that. We just don't. So again, we lost in the sauce, bro. But it's each his own though, because at the end of the day, you can't allow someone else to dictate how you think, dictate how you move. You can't do all of that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said earlier, we don't stand upon the same foundations, bro. You know, we may do some things that have similarities or some type of coincidence, but overall, it's each his own. Each one teach one, each one reach one. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just life. This is not something that I'm making up. You know what I'm saying? This is stuff that we all supposed to know. That's right. He get the bad peoples out. That's right. The bad people's gotta go. You're absolutely right, Annie. The bad people's have to go, but leave it up to a lot of these Democrats. You know, Donald Trump he's wrong. He's doing this. He's doing that. Like, man, look at him, man. Let me tap in on something real fast. I need to figure something out. Let me figure something out. Let me see if I can find it. And I'm gonna show y'all something. I done been on this live for an hour, 111 views in an hour. And I'm talking good shit, real shit, shit that people can relate to. Justifying what I just said. You feel me? But it's all good though, because it's a work in progress, bro. You just got to keep working, because when you on a mission that people is going to benefit from, you don't deter away from that, bro. You don't allow that to dictate your next move, man. You just don't. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So we're gonna rock out like that. What you doing? What you doing? Not all that stuff on your shirt, girl. What you doing? Say what's up. Say what's up to the people. Yeah.
I got
Jamaicans too. That's right. That's right. Jamaicans too. But yeah, guys, I'm getting ready to end this live stream. What you got over there?
My bubble.
You gonna blow some bubbles. Somebody want to blow y'all some bubbles before I end the live stream.
I saw y'all the bubble. So
Go ahead and explain it to them.
this one is strawberry because it's red like strawberry.
Okay.
These two are blueberries.
2 blueberries.
And this one is green grapes.
Green and grapes.
And these are orange. And
Orange.
I'm going to show you guys all different kind of colors of these bubbles. Because I'm going to blow all the bubbles. And you guys are going to explain which number is A plus 2. When I blow 2 bubbles, it makes 5.
Oh, okay. So I ain't know that. Renee say hey. Say hey, Miss Renee.
Hey, Miss Renee.
Say hey, Miss Annie.
Hey, Miss Annie.
Say hey, Game Breed.
Hey, Green Bee.
Say hey, Mr. Rick Hunter.
Hey, Miss Kid Hannah.
Say hey, White Rose.
Hey, White Rose. I can't open it.
You want me to open it?
Open it. But I'm not going to open this one, y'all. Because y'all already see I already got the other one. So, y'all. I'm going to show this one. It's on my eye.
I can't open it. Oh, yeah, I can. How you gonna do it?
Daddy, look.
She is so cute. Thank you, Annie. Hey, before you blow the bubble, say your pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the flag of Mississippi, one nation, under God, indivisible, complete justice for God.
And tell them who your president is.
Donald Trump.
Say Trump train.
Trump.
It's another one.
I open it.
I'm gonna let her blow some a couple of bubbles for y'all guys, man.
I'm gonna blow all the bubbles to you.
All right, let them see. She blew some bubbles.
Guys, so if I blow 1, 2,
She blowing a lot
Daddy,
of
blow
bubbles.
some bubbles to me.
You want me to blow some bubbles too? I don't know how to blow no bubbles, child.
You gotta blow
I blow bubbles.
like this.
Ooh.
Yay!
Ooh.
Stop.
Blow some more bubbles.
Yeah. Yay!
She got me blowing bubbles. But anyway, guys, I'm about to end this live stream. I appreciate.
The rest of the colors.
Just show them the colors, but you can't blow them because I got to end this live stream, baby. I've been on here too long. Just show them the colors, and I'm gonna end the live stream.
Guys, I lost my other red.
Okay, show them what colors you got.
Oh,
She
Lord,
fumbling
they
with 'em.
escaping.
But yeah, I appreciate everybody that tapped in, man. I appreciate you guys listening at what I had to share. She got a handful of different color bubbles or whatever. About to go berserk in hand with them, dropping them all over the place. But the podcast, like I said, it's on the way, guys. As soon as this interview that I was on gets edited, I'm gonna put that out there. I'm talking about a lot of stuff in that interview. I'm allowing you guys in on my life, what I've been through, that type of situation. So hopefully y'all guys will enjoy that video itself. And just stay tuned, man. And for everybody out there, y'all got to know and understand, man, what Donald Trump is doing for the American people, it's going to help us, man. We're going to benefit. I'm just not talking financially. I'm talking about it's going to make this country whole again. It's going to make it great again. It's going to bring the peoples together. So with that being said, keep God in your business. Allow him to be the rock, the centerpiece of your life, as well as in associations with all that you do. And guys, y'all already know what time it is. Trump train. I'm out. Facts. Booyah.
I'll be showing you, guys.